What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Sequence. I'm your host, Trevor Plouffe, and this episode is brought to you by DraftKings. There's been a lot of talk about the White Sox lately, all the home runs they've been hitting. Jose Abreu's been going off. Luis Roberts been going off. Eloy Jimenez been going off. Tim Anderson's been going off. Everybody there has been hitting homers. But I want to talk to a guy in White Sox franchise history that's maybe not talked about enough. This guy, six-time All-Star, World Series champ in 2005, ALCS MVP, 439 career homers. This guy was a bopper. Paul Konerko, step up. Number 14, one of my favorite players to ever play against. This guy was a beast. When you think of the movies Major League, you think of Jack Parkman. There was another guy with a mustache on the White Sox that gave everybody problems. That's who Paul Konerko was. He hit homers. That's what he did. He hit. There was nobody that was going to stop him. On this particular day, it was September 16th, 2010. I was in attendance. I even played this game. We'll talk about that a little later. I didn't start it. Let the big boys do their work. Paul Konerko had an incredible game. The 2010 Minnesota Twins were one of the best teams in baseball. We ended up winning 93 games or something like that. At this point, we were rolling. The White Sox had to catch us. We had Carl Pavano going for us, who, if you look at his stats, they were really good. 2010, Carl Pavano had a 3.75 for us. He pitched 221 innings with only 117 strikeouts. He ate up innings. That's exactly what we needed Pavano to do for our team, and he did it. We had a lineup that could really produce. Jim Thome was there. He went from the White Sox to the Twins and just put a hurting on everybody. And we had a really good team. But this was a great stretch. Right before we clinched, the White Sox needed these games. They weren't going to get them. The Twins were in for blood. But Konerko, on this day, had a couple of really memorable at-bats, and I think they need to be documented. So here we are, talking about him. We'll go through his first at-bat and then a second at-bat. You're going to see why we need to do both. But before we get to the videos, you guys know the deal. Here's the ad read. Hey guys, it's Trevor Plouffe coming to you live from vacation to tell you there are 100 million reasons why you should listen up. DraftKings, the leader in one-day fantasy sports, is celebrating the return of sports by giving away up to $100 million in prizes to all of their customers, including one lucky winner who will take home a $1 million cash prize. To claim your share of up to $100 million in instant giveaways, all you have to do is download the app and sign up using promo code Jomboy, and then enter DraftKings free football survivor pool. Yes, it really is that easy to claim your share of up to $100 million in instant giveaways and put yourself in the running to win a $1 million cash prize. While the top prize is reserved for one lucky winner, everyone who signs up and enters DraftKings free football survivor pool will receive an instant bonus of at least $5 in value upon entering. While you're in the app, don't forget to check out all of the great daily fantasy contests DraftKings is hosting for this week's basketball and golf action. Download the DraftKings app now and use promo code JOMBOY to claim your share of $100 million in instant giveaways and put yourself in the running for the $1 million cash top prize. That's promo code JOMBOY, JOMBOY, to get your share of $100 million in prizes. Only at DraftKings. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for details. All right, you guys, here we go. We got the first at-bat for you, Paul Konerko of the Chicago White Sox, coming up in the bottom of the first. Runner on first base, 2 outs. He's facing Carl Pavano. Look at these numbers. He's already got 36 homers, 104 RBIs. He's 5th in the NL in batting average. He's a stud. Joe Mauer behind the plate. That's a typical Carl Pavano first pitch. Outside, bring it back, strike one on the corner. Here's Paul spitting on his gloves because he's a savage. We love Paul Konerko. I think that's Omar Vizquel on first base. Michael Kadire playing first base. And the 0-1 pitch goes, and look out. That was a heater, 89 miles an hour, and Paul is down. On the ground, it hit him. I mean, look, it hit him right in the mouth. You can tell he's putting his helmet back on for some reason. And he's down. 89 miles an hour. I know in today's game doesn't seem that fast, but think about 89 miles an hour coming at your face. It was a two-seamer. It was up and in. After that backdoor two-seamer, Paulie's leaning over the plate a little bit. Here comes this fastball up high and tight where you don't want it as a hitter, and it gets him. Here's Paulie. He's saying, guys, I'm good. It got me, but I'm a god. Leave me alone. I'll wipe this blood off my face. I don't care. Just leave me alone. Let me go to first base. It's the first inning. I'm trying to play a baseball game here. You know, you can see his trainers there. Ozzy's there. He's like, hey, you okay? He's like, let me wipe this blood off real quick. How do I look? I still look good? Perfect. Get out of my way. This guy's like, put this on. You rub some stuff on you. Paul wants nothing to do with it. He's like, what are you even grabbing out of your case? Is it a Band-Aid? You're going to put a Band-Aid on my face? Probably not. So here's the slow-mo. Here's Carl going up and in. Paul just doesn't get out of the way in time. It hits him right in the nose, it looks like. Another slow-mo here. Joe's setting up in, and boom. Paul. Seeing it deep is good, but not when the ball is coming at your face. And here's another angle. Just going to keep hitting you with these angles time and time again. Paul going down. But like I said, Paul's a stud. I don't know what they're doing. They're putting some gauze up there. Probably he had a bloody nose. I mean, the ball hit him right in the face. Stick some gauze up there. That's a good angle. How you feeling, Paul? Are you going to be okay? I mean, now that I'm watching this back, I'm in the dugout for this. I'm watching this, and my thoughts are like, what's this guy doing? He's got 34 homers, 100-some RBIs. Like, take it to the house, bro. Relax. But a guy like this beast that he is like, nah, I'm going to run to first base. I'm okay. And the crowd loves it. You talk about a crowd that would love something like this, it's a White Sox crowd. That south side of Chicago crowd. I don't know if you can see me in there. I don't know where I'm at. Kyle, hopefully you can find me in a video there. But he just goes to first base. Like, no big deal. But that's who he was. He was a guy that just wanted to hit. And he's like, dude, first inning, let me hit some more. Let's go find his next at bat. Oh my God, it's Manny Ramirez. I didn't even think about this. This is incredible. I don't know what happens here, but just the fact that Manny Ramirez is in this at bat is awesome. Carl probably gets out of it because he's a stud, but there he is. Number 99, Manny Ramirez. I totally forgot about this. All right, we're back here with the second AB. So you guys remember he went to first base. He got hit in the face. No big deal. He stayed in the game. They're probably going to show it again right here. Boom. We don't need to see that anymore. He took his base like a man. Again, this is a guy who he was born to hit, and that's what he wanted to do. He said, leave me alone. I'm going to go to first base. Here he is. Coming up for his second AB. Again, I'm in the dugout, and, they're showing Burley retaliating. Kadire, this is old school baseball. We don't want to talk about this right now. Kadire knew what was happening. Here's Pavano. First pitch of the second at bat. Watch this. Yahtzee.
Ball hit way back. Take that.
This dude right here. Look at this again. First pitch. He said, you know what? You hit me in the face last time. Here, bring your fastball. Boom. Jumps on it, hits his 35th homer of the year, 105th, 6th RBI of the year, 37th homer of the year. That's who he was. And I just love that at bat. I was thinking to myself in the dugout, I just got to the big leagues. I wasn't a September call-up, but I was there for September. I've been up and down during the year, and I'm watching this monster right here get hit in the face, hit a homer his next at bat. I'm like, what am I doing here? I don't belong here. This is a men's show. Because that's who Paul Konerko was. Watch this again. But just right down the middle from Carl. Carl! What are you doing, man? But I love that AB. There's Manny again. Konerko was one of those guys. Like I said, he just hit. He had one of those swings that was so repeatable. He did it throughout his career. He put 18 years in the show. Okay, 439 homers. He was tops in the MVP ballot and top 5 like 3 or 4 times. A guy that just got it done. consummate professional, someone that I always looked up to. So, sometimes I want to give some shout outs to these guys who maybe don't get a lot of play nationally now because they don't have social media, but this guy deserves it. Paul Konerko is a legend. Like I said, I got his jersey on. My guy, Paulie, if you're watching this or anybody want to shout out to Paulie, thank you for this moment. I'll never forget it. And hopefully our watchers and listeners won't either. Thanks, guys, for sticking with us. We'll be back on Thursday with another great episode of Sequence. See you later.